which means we're going up to 4 over here. If I look back at my midpoints, they were 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, etc. I'm going to start at the second tally and write 2.5, 4.5, 6.5, 8.5, 10.5. And I'm going to start to plot these frequencies. So the first one was 3. The next one was 4. And then 2. And then 1. We're going to connect them like a line graph. If you're smart, you've got a ruler like Nathan. And if you're like me, you got some bendy lines. But this is not a polygon because it's not a shape. That's why we have the one before it and the one after it. You still add the same class width to it. So this one becomes 0.5. This one over here is 12.5. And then you connect it down to the axis so that it looks like a mountain or a shape. Can't have any gaps. Frequency polygon will show you when you just glance at it that most of us picked lower numbers, right, out of the 10? Because that's where most of the heft is. Notice that these two graphs are showing the exact same thing, right? They even look the same, but there are lots of different graphs that show the exact same thing that are different ways to show data. All right, last two. Relative frequency histogram. Histogram looks like a bar chart. We're going to use class boundaries again because those bars are right next to each other. But this time it's going to be relative frequency on the side. All right, now relative frequency can't have like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the side because that would just be frequency. So what should I put on the side? Justin? What? Yep, so like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. This is going to be the exact same shape as your frequency histogram, or at least it should be. It's not the same scale, but it's the same shape. 3, 4, 2, 1, so 0.3. And we have to use class boundaries again. This first one, 1.5. And remember, just because you have an empty category doesn't mean you shouldn't put anything. It still needs to be represented on on the table as empty. Oh, I did this one wrong. That one should have gone down here, right? And that last section should have just been flat. You're smiling. Did you catch it at the time?
Yeah, but then I thought I switched it to what you had.
Oh, sorry. Should have spoken up. I
Well,
make
did-
mistakes all the time.
I also didn't realize it was a mistake.
Okay, last one is Justin's favorite. It's an ogive, and it is pronounced ogive. Go ahead, just to be happy. Everybody go ogive.
Yeah.
It's an ogive. How dare you? Okay, it is. It has a G in it, not a J, but it is pronounced ogive, not ogive. Ogive is a cumulative frequency line graph. Have you noticed that our data is always the thing that's at the bottom? Our data is once again the class boundaries. I know this is a little boring today, but can you tell that I'm trying to get through this very fast? We made up a lot of dumb graphs with a lot of different things. I tried to make it as fun as I could when I teach intro to stats. Right now, I'm just trying to push it out.